The Timberwolves bury the Lakers. Rudy Gobert's 2020 masterclass ends. LA did his playoff dreams. The lights are out in Los Angeles and the credits are rolling on what many hoped would be another playoff run for the purple and gold. But this time, there was no Hollywood ending, only heartbreak in Minneapolis. On a frigid night in the Target Center, the Minnesota Timberwolves slammed the door on the Lakers' season with a 103-96 win in Game 5, taking the series 4-1, and leading the charge. None other than Rudy Gobert, or the oft-criticized giant who flipped the script and delivered the playoff performance of his career, dropping 27 points and snagging 24 rebounds in a dominant full-throttle effort that silenced doubters and flattened the Lakers' small ball experiment. "He was the dragon tonight," Anthony Edwards said after the win, his words echoing through a roaring locker room filled with belief and bravado. A career night that felt like redemption. Rudy Gobert, the 7'1" Frenchman known more for swats than scoring, had long carried a reputation as a playoff liability. Fair or not, his offensive limitations had often been exposed in postseason matchups, especially against smaller, faster lineups. But on this night, Gobert was a monster. With the Lakers going undersized, benching starting center Jackson Hayes and leaving backup Alex Len glued to the bench, Gobert found himself surrounded by mismatches. No one in the Lakers' starting five stood taller than 6'8". It was a green light Gobert hadn't seen in years, and he took full advantage, going 12 for 15 from the field and dominating the glass like a man possessed. There was no need for threes, no need for finesse, just brute force, smart positioning, and relentless effort. In short, vintage Gobert, but turbocharged. Timberwolves survive. Despite ice-cold shooting, incredibly, Minnesota shot a putrid 7 of 47 from three-point range, a number that would usually doom any playoff team. But Gobert's interior dominance and second-chance opportunities allowed the Timberwolves to control the tempo and neutralize the Lakers' perimeter threats. And when it mattered most, in those final minutes of the fourth quarter, it was Minnesota that had the legs, the grit, and the poise to slam the door shut. A late surge, fueled by fast break opportunities and timely rebounds, created the separation they needed to finish the job. A short-lived spark from the Lakers. To their credit, the Lakers didn't roll over. After playing their starters nearly the entire second half in Game 4, fatigue was expected to be a factor. But the Lakers still fought. Down double digits early, they clawed their way back in the third quarter behind a flurry of energy plays and quick transitions. For a brief moment, they even grabbed the lead, igniting hope among fans that maybe, just maybe, they could force a Game 6 back in LA and day. But the rally fizzled. And when the Timberwolves made their final push, the Lakers had no answers. Their legs were gone. Their shots stopped falling, and their bench, shortened by injury and strategy, offered no reinforcements. Edwards struggles but contributes elsewhere. Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves' electric young star, didn't have his best scoring night. After torching LA for 43 points in Game 4, Edwards looked human in Game 5, scoring just 12 points on 5 of 19 shooting. But even on an off night, Edwards still left his fingerprints all over the game. He pulled down 11 rebounds, dished out 8 assists, and picked off 3 steals. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty, and the Wolves needed every bit of it. Dončić battles through pain. In a subplot that added more tension to an already electric night, Luka Dončić, whom the Lakers traded for earlier this season in a blockbuster that shocked the league, took a hard spill late in the second quarter. After a hard foul by Dante DiVincenzo, Dončić landed awkwardly and immediately grabbed at his lower back. The arena held its breath as he limped to the locker room. The foul was reviewed but ruled common, and Dončić hit both free throws before disappearing down the tunnel. Miraculously, he returned after halftime and continued to battle, grimacing but determined. He ended the game with a team-high 28 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds. But the back clearly hampered him, especially in the closing moments. The strange case of Maxi Kleber. In a twist few saw coming, Maxi Kleber, acquired in the same trade that brought Dončić to LA, made his surprise Lakers debut. In Game 5 of the playoffs, the 33-year-old stretch big had been sidelined for months with a fractured foot and had not played a minute since the trade. But with desperation setting in, head coach J.J. Redick rolled the dice and gave Kleber 5 minutes in the first half. He scored just 2 points, and his presence felt more symbolic than strategic. Still, the move was telling. Redick clearly felt he had nowhere else to turn. Neither Hayes nor Len touched the floor. The Lakers were trying